Hello, everyone. Welcome to Murder by Numbers. I am Lee Zippiter, but welcome to Murder by Numbers. This is Murder by Numbers, and I'm Lee Zippiter. Do you think this could be useful to the investigation? I'll be honest. Seems unlikely that an apple is a smoking gun. A gun! Be careful, Honor. Guns are dangerous. No, Scout. It's a turn of phrase means the murder weapon or a vital clue. Oh, it's very confusing when humans say things that mean other things. I'm sure you'll catch on. Catch on to what? That was another one, wasn't it? All right, one last investigation. God damn it. Um, let me see. This is a 10 by 10. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means no matter what, it's this middle 4. That means this one has to be 3. This one has to be 2. This one has to be 5. This one's also has an 8, which means that it's also this middle 4. Which means that the one either has to be here or here. So if we put the one here, that means that jeez. First one. That means this one cannot be the first one. That means that this would have to be that. Since this ends in 2, that would make this part of the 3. That means this would be ending in a 1. That would make this the 8. Means this would be the 6. This would be the 4. That would make this a 5. So if this was a 1, that means the remaining 3. Yeah, that has to be that way. Means the 1 is either here or here. If it's here, that means that's the 5. But that can't be it because this is a 4. That means it's like that. And this is a 2, so this is also a 4. That means there can either be a 2 or a 3 here. If there's a 3 here, that means it's 3 across. That's a 4. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. Makes this the 4. Means these have to be the 1s. These have to be a 3. Nope. Yeah, that means 3 can only exist here. Means that has to be that. That's already a 5. But this one has to be 114. That's the 3. Two, 5. Aha! What is that? It's a Miss Terry toy. Why is that under the desk? Detective rank up. Bonus puzzle has been added to Scout's memory bank. What's this toy doing here? Hey, be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're holding? Really weird puppet. Really weird puppet? What? No! It's a Miss Terry figurine. It's a rare one, too, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Guess it didn't recognize Becky without the scowl on her face. How come it's so valuable? Well, since you're interested, this particular figurine has a small but hilarious mistake. Take a look at the face. You notice anything? Aside from the strong urge to pull Becky's head off? No, no. The eyes are the wrong color. Is that funny? Like, how do you get the eyes the wrong color? On Miss Terry. They only made 200 before they noticed the problem. So they're very rare. Wonder how it got here. I've actually got another one. Oh, shit. I wonder how it got here. I've actually got another one just like it right here in my Wait, is that mine? Took it out of my bag. You're a thief. A thief? It's just lying here on the floor. On the floor? Well, it's worth hundreds of dollars. There are people out here that would kill to own this. Calm down. It's a piece of plastic. Just a piece of plastic? Come on, John. Remember what Dr. Feuerstein taught you? Feuerstein? Stein? Stein? I don't know. I'm sorry if I shouted. Just can't stand to see priceless collectibles being abused, especially when they belong to me. Sorry, John. I really don't know it was yours. Should probably take it back before I get any ideas about shoving plastic Becky here in the garbage disposal. No. Dr. Feuerstein says I need to learn to share. Besides, you are Detective Oates after all. If I can't trust you, who can I trust? You're kidding about the garbage disposal thing, right? Alright, and there's nothing left to investigate. Alright, that's good. Question Becky. Click the show evidence to show evidence collected by Scout to suspects and prompt new revelations. What do you want? How you holding up? I'll be okay. No thanks to that idiot detective. Can't believe he left us locked in here without any protection. Now you got a big buff handyman. Unless he's the murderer, you'll be fine. What if the killer tries to finish off the rest of us? You don't think they'd be trying to lay low? How should I know? I'm not a murderer. Maybe not. On the other hand... What? That contract thing? Don't be stupid on her. That's just business. I'm not a victim. I'm not a suspect. I'm a victim of circumstance. You and Detective Cross. Sounds like you don't think much of Detective Cross. He's so old. I thought real detective was supposed to be cool and mysterious. The only thing mysterious about him is is why he hasn't been retired yet. Fighting with Blake about your contract. Who's fighting with Blake about your contract? I do not want to talk about it. Can you believe these people? I'm their biggest star. They can't even find a few $1,000s for promotion. I swear, it's like they want the show to die. What are you smiling about? Nothing. It's just I thought you didn't want to talk about it. Meeting your biggest fan. So how does it feel to meet our biggest fan? Ooh, John, he's so pathetic. Keeps trying to talk to me about poetry or some crap. As if I want to hear poetry at a time like this. I think your biggest fan would know you aren't interested in art. I am into art. But fashion is the art of the 90s, Honor. And John is anything but fashionable. Which is weird because he's wearing your face on just about every article of clothing he has. You should let me go. If you really want to get out of here, you should let me go. The sooner I can prove I'm innocent, the sooner Detective Cross can concentrate on finding the real killer. No way. If I have to be stuck in here, then so do you. Just mad because you're gonna miss your stupid party. Duh! It's the social event of the season. I'm supposed to be there in 3 hours. If I don't get out of here soon, everyone will be drunk by the time I get there. They won't even notice me arriving. Worrying about your party. I'm worried about getting to a party on time than about Blake. Don't you care at all? Of course I care. It's tragic. But this isn't any party. It's the Mitzi McCree party. It's a Mitzi McCree party. Do you know how hard it is to get on her guest list? I've been trying for months. Not that you'd understand. You always got invited to these parties with your husband. Oops, sorry. Ex-husband. Maybe now that you're divorced, you'll finally see what it's like for people like me. You know, people who got where they are through hard work, not marrying some rich guy. I auditioned like everybody else. Oh, sure. You got the audition. And who got you the audition in the first place? I still don't understand why you divorced him. If I had a guy who got me into Mitzi McCree parties, I'd never give him up. Some evidence. Not the corner, apparently. Apple. You going to just show me whatever trash you pick up off the floor? Newsflash, I don't care. Oh, great. Even more crappy merchandise. Is that the outfit from the marching band episode? Nope. It's from the one with the alien bug cult. I hated that episode. You know it took Casey 3 hours to get all the green gunk out of my hair? Excuse me, Miss Call. I couldn't help overhearing, and I have to politely disagree. It wasn't just gunk. It was insect mucus. It wasn't green. It was gray. I've seen it on the VHS about 100 times. I don't care what color it was. That crap was in my hair. But those details are very important. Without a consistent world, the show would fall apart at the seams. Oh, please. It's all made up anyways. As long as I'm there, people will keep watching. But the real fans value internal logic. You've got to construct a rich and consistent canon to build long-term viewership. What the hell do canons have to do with anything? Can't believe you're so ignorant. This is exactly why what caused the show to go downhill last season. You ought to be ashamed of what you've done. Downhill? Are you crazy? I've never looked better. This isn't about you. Now I know you're crazy. Well, that'll work for a distraction. I don't know if human faces could display... I didn't know human faces could display that shade of red. John really cares about the show, huh? I must feel bad for Becky. Almost. I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent? Sure as I'll ever be. You? I'm looking forward to exploring the ventilation system with you. Oh, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I don't know if I'm capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how. Wait, before we climb in, any idea where this vent goes? I don't want to end up in the furnace. I'll try mapping out the internal topography uh, with active radar. I don't have a clue what that means, but if you think it'll help. God damn it. Alright, that's gotta be it. That makes this... Oh yeah, that could be the only way this is done. Alright, alright. Let me see, this is a... 5 by 5 with an empty space on space number 6. That means this can only possibly be this. 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 This could only possibly be this. This could only possibly be this. Means this could only possibly be this. This and this. This can only possibly be this. That means this can only possibly be that. That means there's a 1 here somewhere. This could only be that, that, that. That can only be that. Means that can only be that. Maybe means this 1 goes here. And the remaining 2 go here. And it's the vent. You found ventilation map. See, this gets so much easier when like my brain is accustomed to it. And I want to get a perfect ranking for this. Mapping complete. The vent leads to another room of similar size to this. Probably Blake's office. I don't think I'd be heading back there so soon. Should I look for another way out? No. If I'm going to find a way to prove that I didn't kill him, his office is the best place to start. Just hope we don't run into Detective Cross when we get there. It looks pretty tight. You sure we're not going to get stuck in there? Don't worry, Honor. My sensors have already measured your body and... You did what? I took approximate measurements of your body. Compared to the diameter of ventilation shaft, it's unlikely you'll become stuck. Did I do something bad? Scout, you can't do that kind of thing without asking. To be scanning a lady's measurements. Sorry, Honor, I didn't realize. How about you delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened? What measurements? Hey, you can make jokes. Come on, let's get into that event before I start having second thoughts. I like this game. Starting to think I really like mystery light novels with puzzles. No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now? No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now? Good question. What if Scout just murdered everyone that is like a murder mystery in this game? They'll find whoever did this to you, Blake. I'll make sure. Scout, can you see anything? I can currently see 432 objects. Can you be more specific, or can I scan them all, or should I scan them all individually? No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happened? And before you're saying, I don't mean the desk lamp. Understood. I'll scan the room. I'll question the corpse. Puzzle start. Am I doing a chair? Alright, let me see. This is a 10 by 10. It means if this is a 7, that means it is that middle 4 at least. That means that is the end one for these ones. This could only possibly have one, so that one is either here or anywhere. If it's 5, that means it can be one of these two. But if it's 6, it means it's any of these middle two. That would mean that this 1-1 is complete. I mean, there's nothing else in this row. That means that this would have to be one of 5. That means the one is either here or here. Means there's a 3 here and a 3 here. It's a face. Can only mean that there is a 1 here, 1 here. It can't be here, so that means it is here. Can't be anything here or here. Can't be anything here, here. Means in the remaining space. Alright, so wait, for the 4. Alright, there's no common spaces for the 4. Right. Wait, that means that has to be the 3. But that fucks up the 1-1. Unless this is the 3-3. No. Yeah, that has to be it. 1, 1, 1, so like we can get the 2 of those with that. I mean, it's like that. Alright. I'm learning. Alright, this is either part of the 2 or it is a 1, so that means there's either a 2 here or a 2 here. But that doesn't necessarily make it so that the 1's not here. That has to be it because of 3 1s in a row, and there's got to be a 3 here. So that would automatically put those there. That would have to be the 6. No, it can't be the 6. Alright, that can't be the 6. That can be the 6. And this is 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would have to be that. I erase everything. Start from scratch. All right, here's what we know. Center 4, definitely. Center 2, definitely. There's a space here, which means that this has to be 5. Alright, because this has to be 5, otherwise there's nothing here. But there has to be something here because no matter what, if there's a 7, it's in the middle. That means there's can't be anything here or here or here, meaning that there's either a 1 here, here. Alright. All right. Means this 1-1 is here. No. Yes? No. Yes. Maybe. Maybe. That would create a second 2. And it would maintain a 1-1 here. Just a 1. No. That has to be the 1 here. That makes that a 2. Which would make this a 3. Which would make this a 3. Which would make this a 4. Should make this a 2. Which would make this a 4. No, it wouldn't. Alright, just erase all this. It has to be a 3. This one either has to be. That means there's 3 here. Makes that a 4. Fixes that 1-1. Makes that a 4. Put the only 3 here. That fucks this up. Alright, pause recording. It's a medical report. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to medically report the fact that this episode's ending. If you enjoyed, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I have been LaserZipperdup, and this is Murder by Numbers. Thank you. Goodbye.